हाँ मैम, आप बता दें कि जब आपने फिल्म की शुरुआत की थी तो सोचा था कभी कि हाफ सेंचुरी भी फिल्म मारेगी और जिस सब्जेक्ट के बारे में लोग बात नहीं करना चाहते उसके बारे में खुल के बात करेंगे, तो जिस तरीके की प्रशंसा आपको हर तरफ से मिल रही है, ऐसा अनुमान कभी लगाया था आपने?
No, we were worried because it was a risk. We did not know whether people would take to this, and at this point of time, with both the commercial success and the critical success, has been overwhelming. And who would have thought, maybe even 5 years ago, that we would, between Balki and Akshay, make people see a movie about a sanitary pad of all things. But they did it, and we did it, and we're really, really happy right now.
एंड बाल्की सर, आपको किस तरीके के कॉम्प्लीमेंट मिले हैं? क्योंकि मैम ने भी जस्ट जिक्र किया अपने दोस्तों का, कोई पर्टिकुलर बात जो आपको याद आती हो?
Somebody asked me, they're trying to call me, and I said, Wagi. I said, yeah. How did you make this movie? I said, yeah, with the camera, with this thing, it's like how you make every other movie. Actually, when, yes, on or looking back, it looks like a risky kind of a thing. I don't think we ever thought of it like that. We never started with it. We just did it because it was such an interesting story and a very important thing to be addressed. And you had the opportunity to do it with a fantastic actor and a great star. I don't think you can have a combination like that coming together. What a superb story of a man. What an important cause that's never been addressed in the world. And what a big star. So, what more do you need to make a film?
Hello, Mr. Balki and Twinkle. What kind of response did you get from the industry colleagues? Of course, the film is doing in terms of collections, yes. But personally, is there something that you would like to share among the industry colleagues?
Industry never says anything bad. They always tell you exactly what you want to hear. So it's polite and very nice and lovely. No, actually, some of them are genuinely moved. The one thing I remember in all the industry screenings is, there's one screening, I found a girl, she was married, she was crying in the corner after the film, and I went and asked her, what happened? What's happened? She said, so you know what, you don't know, I came from a very progressive family. My father, I was the only daughter. I got married. My husband's an industrialist. We're very rich. We live in Bombay. We live in a multi-crore house. I still am not allowed to go into the kitchen or touch the curtains during my periods. And my husband fights with my mother-in-law every month. And my mother-in-law has only shuts him up in one sentence. You never stopped us. Why are you stopping her? So it's an answer that he does not have, and they have a fight. And I stopped doing anything about it because I didn't want them to fight. But I know how to end the fight. I'm just going to bring them to this film. That was enough of a compliment, that was enough of a justification for, doing what we did. And besides, a lot of people didn't think of it so deeply and said, what an enjoyable film. To me, all entertainment education starts with just saying, a lovely, enjoyable film. And then all the messaging.
I wanted to ask Ms. Kate, you mentioned that the topic is taboo in the US. Why is it so? I was quite surprised when you said that some time back.
I'll tell you, can I tell my story about the tampon commercial?
Please.
So I'll tell you a story. There was a commercial made in the US for tampon. And the commercial was two lovers in a rowboat, and they're rowing and they're looking at each other, very romantic, and beautiful music is playing. And all of a sudden the boat springs a leak. And so they're frantically looking for something to plug up the leak. And she digs in her purse and pulls out a tampon and puts it in the hole. And they plug the boat up, and then, the ad for whatever brand it was. They took it off the air. It aired, and then they must have gotten so much complaints from the other advertisers or the network or viewers, I don't know, but they pulled it off the air. They said it was too offensive. So, and I'm a person who's worked in the television industry and the entertainment industry for more years than I want to admit, and I have never seen a movie or anything that deals with this. Occasionally, there'll be an episode on a TV show, you know, one episode that sort of touches on it, where the mother gives the daughter the talk or something, but it's very, very benign. And so I just think it's absolutely remarkable that this film is out, and I can't wait to go back to the US and say, look what they're doing over there in India, you know.
Congratulations. As well, sir, you are taking the film in each and every corner of India as well as the world. Some places screening has not been, you know, like the release has been banned. Have you tried something there even, or have you got any feedback from them after the film has been
Release been banned in Pakistan alone. No. Malaysia, it's on. Everywhere it's on. I think that they have their own reasons, and I think they're wrong reasons. You're actually doing something very unfair to women, or unfair to humanity if you do this kind of a thing. Because it's not just because of the movie, it's because of the story of this man's life and what issue it's addressing. I don't think you should.
after the release?
Yes,
Perception is changed or anything like this?
No, the Middle East has welcomed this film. I think the film's biggest success is in the Middle East, actually, strangely. And it's the first film to be screened in Iraq. In countries where Hindi cinema has not gone its kind of screen, in countries you think are so conservative, this film is really doing well. So I don't think it's just one or two odd places, actually one odd place. And it's also, I'm sure that there will be a lot of public pressure there too, to kind of want to see the film. Because this is not a film, it's not an Indian film, it's not those kind of political kind of stuff. It's a simple film for humanity, that's what it is.
I think women menstruate no matter where you put a boundary or a border. We menstruate this side, we menstruate that side, and it's important for them to see it as well. And I wish that they would change their mind and show the movie.
Hi, Twinkle. Hi, Twinkle. Now that you're an acclaimed author and a producer, if you get a chance to write for a film which happens to be a biography on your father, Rajesh Khanna, or somewhere down the line on your husband, Akshay Kumar, would you like to take that up?
No. No.
Please, can I know why?
No, I'm interested in stories which have layers to it, which have a larger ramification than just somebody's. I mean, it's great for somebody to write a story which is about one person's life, but for me, there have to be layers. Their story has to have a message, and that's what I believe in.
Thank you so much, Twinkle, for that answer. Can we have one last question now, please?
Hi.
और सब्जेक्ट जिसे आप उठाना चाहती हैं, मतलब आपके पास की कोई ऐसा सब्जेक्ट जैसे कि जिसे आप
मतलब हम सांस नहीं ले, स्ट्रेट एक से जंप करते जाएं.
आप मुद्दे उठाती हैं, बहुत खूबसूरत उठाती हैं, जो हाँ ऐसा नेक्स्ट मुद्दा आप कौन सा उठाना चाहेंगे?
सांस नहीं, पिक्चर का नहीं पता मुझे, but next I would like to work for reproductive rights, and that would be my next.
Okay, one last question from our ACEE partner, Mr. Veliath.
Actually, I don't have a question. Excuse me. Actually, I don't have a question. I have two answers. Yeah, I have two answers. One is for Twinkle and the other is for everybody else. The answer is this: Twinkle, you have done an amazing contribution to Akshay's life, because Akshay is a UNICEF child. And by this film, Akshay has done what UNICEF has not been able to do 40 years. And I come from UNICEF's communication stream, that's why I can say this so boldly. The other answer is to everyone else who struggle to pronounce Murugan. Actually, Murugan means Kartikeya.
Okay.
And Kartikeya. So a highly respected, most popular god in South India. I think we can say that word with a lot more respect and a lot more
Absolutely, I agree.
So, thank you.
Thank you so much to all our media friends who came here, and of course, all our guests on the stage. I hope we are able to continue this Padman journey and maybe meet again very soon when we have taken this movie to the last mile. Thank you so much.